Oh, it was brought here to clarify something to you. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Jude, I'm talking to you, man.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Well, then respond. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the video where
you don't need the video.
Why not?
You don't need
Did he
the
not say
video.
that?
You don't need the video.
Why not? Did he say it or not?
Have that with راعي قليل.
No, but he walked away.
عند الرحمن. ايش وجعلوا الملائكة الذين هم عباد الرحمن.
No, because the video is
So what is he? What's his argument with this?
So my question is
عند الرحمن. Yeah, it's a different Quran. عبد الرحمن عباد الرحمن عند الرحمن. ايش yeah, they're different. Alhamdulillah.
they're different. Okay. Now my question to him is, let me put my recording on.
But both
put it on this side.
are the
Put it on
Quran.
this side. You mind if I pass by you?
Go. I spilled somehow no coffee on myself.
Yeah, you did. On your shoes.
No, I know, but I've finished my coffee. So how the hell did coffee? Do you have a bin?
Give me I'll put it away for you.
Jazakallah khair.
All right. Even though I'm not gonna post it probably. So okay.
Oh,
Okay, so you have Mansour.
You mean that?
Who, before I give it, you want the books?
Yeah.
You have Mansour.
first and foremost, before we go to that.
No, I want to. Let's get to that first. No.
This is
There's no point in the conversation here. Because you came over here to talk to me about something that I was having a conversation with them about. Okay. Now you want to jump into something else.
No. I'm just talking about, because this is the Arabic Quran.
Yes.
There is a certain etiquette to handle the Quran. Okay? This is something sacred
I bought
to
it with
us.
my money.
Huh?
I bought it with my money.
It's not about your money.
What do you mean?
There's about an etiquette.
It's my property.
When handling the
Wait,
Quran.
is it my property?
Listen.
Is it not my property?
When handling the Quran, it's not about property.
Why not?
It's not about property.
Let me give it back.
When it comes to handling the Quran,
So how am I handling it?
all right, there is an
It's a
etiquette
book.
to it. I'm just teaching you something. All right, there is an etiquette to dealing with the Quran. You got to be washed. I'm not saying that you don't wash, all right, but you have to be pure. Okay. The Quran has to be treated with respect, held in a high place. That's the etiquette.
So when they're giving them out over there,
It's on the table.
it's on the table. They give them out.
Nothing stands behind. No,
Yeah.
it's a translation of the Quran.
Oh, so the translation is not the Quran.
No, it's a translation of the meaning of the Quran. So that's why I said. That's why I wanted to have a look at it, see if it's the Quran,
It is the
and
Quran.
not the translation.
So okay, going back to what
All
you were
right.
saying.
So going back to what we said.
Yeah,
Right.
what
So
did
that's
I
the etiquette of handling the
What did I
Quran.
say?
So you asked regarding is the Quran the same letter for letter, word for word, and so
Mansour
on.
says every Quran is exactly the same, letter for letter, dot for dot. Is
The
that correct?
the Quran.
That's what he said.
There's not-
He
it's
said
not-
the
hold on.
Quran is
Okay.
exact. He says
Yes.
every Quran
Yes.
is exactly the same,
Yes.
letter for letter, dot for dot. Is that what he said?
What Mansour said.
Is that what he said?
Hold on. What Mansour said. No, listen. Are we talking?
Yes, we are, brother. You
Then
know.
when I right, no. But then when I'm speaking, don't regurgitate the same question. I'm trying to answer, okay? What Mansour said on a video, I don't know. I'm speaking, right? Because I don't watch all of Mansour's videos, okay? So when we talk about the Quran, let's qualify. Yes, the Quran is preserved, letter for letter, word for word, dot for dot, so on and so forth. Okay, but we qualify this in regards to the qira'at. Okay, the qira'at. If you take a hafs qira'ah, okay, and you compare it to every other hafs, it will be exactly the same. Likewise for the warsh, likewise for the duri, likewise for Ibn Kathir, Hamza, Yusuf, okay, Khalaf, and so on and so forth, right? So you take any mushaf of the Quran and you compare it to any of its qira'at, it'll be exactly the same, no issue. Are they different in dialect and meaning and words in between each of them? So is the hafs different in those three aspects to the warsh? Yes. We've known this for 1400 years. This is nothing new. If anything, the Christians that bring these arguments are 1400 years too late. Okay? Are you paying attention?
I'm paying very attention. I have 2 ears.
Right. Again, etiquette. Look at me when I'm talking to you like I look at you when I'm talking to you. Thank you very much. Better. Okay. So that's the clarification.
So when Mansour said, right, every Quran is exactly the same, letter for letter, dot for dot.
There's a qualification to it, yes.
Did he say that?
This is no.
Did he say there's a qualification to it, or did he say every Quran?
Now when he said, right, what he said is that he said qira'at. You're saying he said
didn't say
Quran.
Quran.
regardless of whether you use.
That's not
I'll tell
I was speaking.
you why it's regardless. You're right. You were speaking. Go on.
Did he say? That's all I'm asking. Did he say when in the video? You don't know.
I don't know.
So if I pull out a video, anybody who's
I'll tell you
who's
why you don't
watching
need the
right
video.
now, I want you guys to go look in history of videos of Mansour here at Speaker's Corner when Jay Smith and them is around.
Listen,
before Jay Smith and them is around.
I tell you why.
I'm still speaking. When Jay Smith and them is around, he says him and Muhammad Hijab, all of them. It was a video with him and Muhammad Hijab, and he says every Quran is exactly the same, letter for letter, dot for dot. Now he comes today and said, oh, there's a clarification. That's not what you said 5 years ago. 5 years ago, you said every Quran is exactly the same, letter for letter, dot for dot.
Cool.
Now, my point, let me finish.
Okay, I thought you were finished.
My point is this, right? I have 2 Qurans here, right? I have a Hafs. Thank you.
You have one Quran.
I have 2 Qurans here. He says I have 1 Quran.
You have one.
Okay.
You have 2 qira'at.
So when Mansour said every Quran is exactly the same, letter for letter, dot for dot, are these letter for letter, dot for dot?
No, because they are 2 different qira'at.
You just proved my point.
No.
You just proved my point.
No. If you compare,
you just proved my point.
I didn't prove your point. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Because again, I already qualified this to you. The Quran, okay, as a whole, as an entity, okay, is letter for letter, word for word, dot for dot, okay? So that means if you bring all 10 qira'at and you compare them...
He said 7 earlier.
There's 10 qira'at. There's 10 qira'at.
You said you don't know.
Can you stop?
No, I'm just saying, he said he speaks Arabic too.
So,
he's from Saudi Arabia.
So what? What does
you guys always tell me,
being from Saudi?
I don't know the Quran.
No.
Arabic.
No. Just because you speak Arabic doesn't mean you have knowledge on a specialist subject. Okay? Speaking the Arabic language is not the only qualifier here. Okay? So. Being in position for that, subhanAllah. So.
You mind holding this for me? You do wudu?
Alhamdulillah, of course. Do you have wudu?
Yes, I wash myself all the time.
No, you don't have wudu.
Really? I didn't wash. You said I didn't wash. Look.
What's wudu?
Look, washing yourself and doing your, you know.
There's a specific thing to wudu.
Oh, really?
Anyway, listen. As long as you're pure, and there's
pure
no
heart, right?
No, pure physically.
Oh, so it's not about your heart. It's about your body. So
yeah. So there is everything.
All right.
Okay. So
don't lose that page, please.
No, I've got the page. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So. What I'm saying to you, as I said to you in my call, don't try and make it look like you've made a point. You haven't, okay? All you are doing is repeating something that we've known for 1400 years. That's all you're doing, okay? So, the Quran, as Allah has revealed it, okay, is word for word, letter for letter, dot for dot. So all of this, but all the qira'at that we are all from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, unchanged. Now, when it comes to the variants of the Quran from the ahruf and the qira'at, you cannot recite both, Maliki and Maliki or Andillah, okay? Or with ايش الآية هذيك عباد الله and عند الله. You can't recite that both at the same time. So this is of course something that the Muslims have chosen to recite, all right, from the early generations. When it was penned into the Masahif, you can't pen all the variants together because then it's no longer coherent, okay? So you have to pick a variant. So that's why it is then codified into separate Masahif. So all you have is different Masahif of the Quran, various recitations where certain variants have been picked out to recite by the people. That's all it is.
Okay.
So both are last statement. Both are letter for letter, word for word, dot for dot. There's a difference between saying the Quran is preserved letter for letter, dot for dot, and the qira'at being preserved letter for letter.
Said. Now, can I say something, or you still
No, that's fine.
Okay. So this is the problem that I'm having. You speak. I just want somebody in the crowd to see as well. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Can you do you mind? Okay. Do you see that? You don't read Arabic, right? Okay. Do you see a dot on the bottom here? Okay.
Hey, no.
Do you see a dot on the top here? Okay, these are 2 different words. Okay? He'll admit that's 2 different words, all right?
Yeah.
Now, when the Quran was recited, or when it was written the first time, they didn't have dots, is that correct?
No, that's not correct.
Are you if I Google right now, when the Quran was first written.
If you Google.
Okay, hold on.
If you Google,
actually,
really?
it's actually in here. I have it in here. Do you see dots here?
No. Hold on.
Y'all see this, right? No dots here. So when I said to him, when the Quran was first written, there was.
Hold on. Show me.
When the Quran,
Show me.
here, there's no dots here.
Right.
That's Arabic, isn't it?
Wait. Okay. First and foremost, okay. This is simply showing you how it would be without the dots.
Where
does it? Wait. Look.
Hold on.
No,
Let me finish.
let me finish. I want to show you the area of your way.
So when it was written like this, was it dots?
Wait. Where does it say here?
There's no dots here.
Wait.
Look.
I know there's no dots. See, you're jumping to
When the
conclusion.
Quran was first written,
Where
there
does
was
it say?
no dots.
Where does it say in that page?
Okay.
Wait.
Let me finish my point. I didn't get to finish my point.
No. I'll tell you why.
Why
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because that page that you think is making a point for you does not tell you that is how the Quran was originally
When
written.
the Quran was first written,
yes. Where does it
there
say
was
that?
no dot. I could Google it right. Wait,
Forget Google. We want true knowledge here.
The Google is my source to get to the knowledge that you want, right?
No,
Yes or
no, it's not.
So how do you get your source? You
Okay.
just go directly to it?
Yes, actually.
Okay, but how do you find it?
Alhamdulillah, I
So
speak
you know,
Arabic.
but if I don't know, I have to go and research it, right?
But you're speaking to someone that has researched it.
Oh, but and I have researched it myself.
No, you have not. I'll tell you why.
That's why I'm trying to.
I'm telling you, Jude. Forget the damn cameras. Forget the damn cameras.
Can I please finish my point? Please.
You can't make a point.
Can I please finish my point?
Jude, you can't make a point when you have no knowledge. You cannot. Okay? Okay, let me test you on
What knowledge
something.
did Muhammad have? You just said you can't make a point unless you have knowledge. But Muhammad couldn't read or write. So he had no knowledge. So you can't make a point. Come on, brother.
How does since when?
That's what I'm saying. Come on now.
Since when does it? Since when?
You have no knowledge. Muhammad had no knowledge.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
No, well, clearly not. You're facing that way.
Make sure you like that. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe.
What did we mention about etiquette?
Brother, we're having a conversation.
Etiquette in a conversation. Now,
You
illiteracy.
How's that etiquette? You just said I have no knowledge. How's that etiquette?
And I can prove it. No.
How's that etiquette?
Etiquette, saying that someone is ignorant on a subject is not an insult. It's not nothing, right? It's simply stating that you have no knowledge. There's no insult to that. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because for anyone who studies the subject of the qira'at, the ahruf, the qira'at, ulum al-Quran in general, first and foremost, has to be learned in the Arabic language on some level, okay? Has to be able to understand the material. Secondly, okay, to access the things that were the history, right? You have to know which sources to go to. You have to know the ahadith. You have to know the primary sources. You have to know which scholars, the early scholars that go to that, okay? And I know you haven't done that because you don't speak the Arabic language. Now, this is not your fault. I'm not saying that you're ignorant because you've decided to be ignorant. You're ignorant due to your lack of Arabic language, which is not your fault. Now, when it comes to illiteracy, being illiterate does not equate being stupid, right? You can be knowledgeable on a matter without being literate. So because people understand, knowledge comes from understanding, intellect, not necessarily from reading or writing. Rather, the Prophet ﷺ, he had the best of knowledge because he had revelation from Allah. And the one who has the revelation from Allah has the best of knowledge regarding God, regarding the affairs of mankind, regarding the legislation. So this is the ultimate knowledge, and this is why we say as Muslims, true knowledge is قال Allah, قال Rasul. Allah said, and the Messenger said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, yeah? That's true knowledge. And true knowledge is not even that. The true knowledge is the knowledge that you attain, it is implemented. If it is not implemented, it ceases to be true knowledge and you are a donkey carrying a load.
Can I finish my point now?
Like I said, you don't have a point, but go ahead.
Okay. So again, going back to my point, right? So one Quran has the word, was it Inda or Abadu?
Ibadu.
Ibadu. And the other one says Inda.
Ind.
Okay.
Yeah.
One Quran has a dot on the bottom.
Yes.
As you guys can see, it has a dot on the bottom. And one Quran has a dot on top. I asked him, if you take out the dots, what is the word?
Both. Have you?
One word is slave, one word is with.
Yes.
So you're saying that
Both.
that word is both now?
Yes. Because of the skeletal text.
Cool. cool. It's fine.
No, because of
It's fine.
because of the
It's
skeletal.
both. It's both.
It's because
It's fine.
because
I
of
got my answer.
the
It's
no
both.
because of the Uthmanic Rasm.
Imagine, he says earlier. He said you can't. You have to choose one. You can't. You read the
Again,
both at the same time.
Look, listen.
Now he just told me the word means
Right
both.
now, look, you're trying to score points here.
I'm not scoring no
You're
points.
trying.
You-
Listen,
brother. I'm catching you. That's why.
no, you're not catching.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
You
why
just
did I
said-
say both?
did you
Okay,
say-
if you
did
caught
you
me,
not say to me
okay.
earlier, you can only
If you
choose
caught-
one.
wait.
You can't read both at the same
No,
time. Did you
I
say
said
that?
they are. Did I say that?
I have it recorded.
Hold on.
You
did
said
I?
you can't
I
read
said
both
no,
at
no.
the same time.
You asked me which one is it. I said they are both. I didn't say you read them both. I said they are both. Now, why did I say they are both? Why did I say
if you have a Quran
a direct
that has no
look,
dots?
I'm giving you a direct question. I like a direct
If
answer.
you have,
Why did I say both? If you caught me, why did I say both?
why'd you say both to what? I don't understand your question.
To ibad and ind. Why did I say
You have,
they're
you have
both?
multiple recitations.
Nope.
I just answered you, so I don't know what
Right.
answer you want.
So you haven't caught me. You don't know what I'm talking about.
You said to me, right?
No.
You can't.
I know
read
what
both
I said.
It's recorded. You said.
I know what I said. I'm saying
can't
in
read
this
both at the
conversation,
same
you don't
time.
need to repeat back to me what I said.
You said.
I know what I said.
You said you can't read both at the same time.
Yes, I
Okay.
said they are
And
both.
If you can't read
there's a
both at the
difference.
same time, how are they both?
Right, because the skeletal text, the Uthmanic Rasm, okay? The skeletal text is exactly
So
the
what is
same.
the word? So you can't tell me.
Okay.
You can't say they have
Right.
both meanings.
So let me correct you.
One is with,
Let me
one is
educate you.
slave.
Let me educate you. If you want to be educated, listen. Lend me your ear, okay? First and foremost, like you said on the front page, it doesn't tell you that the skeletal text without the dots is how it was first written. It doesn't say that on the page, right? Doesn't say that, okay?
It doesn't say what?
Look at the first page, that page that you showed me earlier. So you see this, okay?
Yeah.
None of this says that this is how it was written first. Doesn't say that. You can bring in any Arabic
Wait.
speaker. You can bring any Arabic speaker, show them this page, and ask them, show me where
They
it
can't
says.
read
I said, bring me any Arabic speaker here.
But they can't read this.
Huh?
They can't read this.
No, an Arabic speaker can. Without the dots, an
You read
Arabic
Arabic.
speaker.
You read Arabic. Can you read this? Looks like he's struggling to me. It's missing stuff.
Yeah.
You read Arabic? No? Yeah. The man said it's missing stuff.
Yeah.
So exactly. So
Hold on,
I said
hold
to him, right? When the Quran, the dialects
Hold on.
didn't come.
Again, talking to the camera. You could.
I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to you.
No, you're not talking to me. You're talking to the camera.
I can face this way. You drive me to face this way so I can feel like I'm talking to you directly.
You gotta talk to me.
Come on, I am talking to you.
Again,
And I'm talking
etiquette.
to- and I'm talking
Etiquette.
to everybody and their mama.
All right, listen. The people they're gonna watch it anyway. You don't need to talk to them. All right,
Brother.
So,
When the
again,
Quran was first written, there was no dots.
according to who?
According to your source.
Which source?
You want me to go on Google and find it for you?
Which source?
You want me to go on Google and find it for you?
I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now.
Sunday Speaker
Okay, let me
Corner,
ask you a different question. Because this will indicate. This will indicate.
When
This
the
will indicate
Quran
your
was
knowledge.
first written,
This will
there
indicate your
was no
knowledge.
dots.
No, there was.
No, there wasn't, brother.
There was.
Okay, when was the Quran written? At the time of Muhammad or
Yes.
after Muhammad?
At the time of Rasulullah.
It was written at the time of Muhammad.
Yes, in front of him.
Okay. When he recited this,
Yes.
did he say the angels are with Allah, or did he say the angels
He recited
are
both.
slaves? He recited both.
He recited
so
both.
when the angel came down and told him this,
Yeah.
he first said to him, like say for instance, the angel came down several times, right?
Yes.
So he comes down today and he says the angels are with Allah,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Then he comes back next week and he
No.
says the angels are.
Not necessarily. Listen.
came down several times.
This is
Okay,
the
he came
hadith.
next year.
I'll tell you the hadith. Okay, the hadith mentions that Jibril alayhi salam came down and he taught a harf to Rasul alayhi salam. And Mikael. There are two variants of this hadith. One of them only mentions Jibril. The other one mentions that Mikael was there as well. Okay. So the one with Mikael, it mentions that Jibril says to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
You said Michael or Gabriel?
No. So you have Gabriel and Michael. We say Jibril and Mikael. Okay, those are the names.
So wait. So when the revelations came down,
Yes.
Michael also came down and
He also
gave a
came
revelation?
down. No. Jibril is the messenger, the angel of revelation. Okay, but Mikael was present there as well. Okay, I think it's in the narration of Muslim.
Wait, and the first time they spoke?
No,
or
no, no.
Other time?
Both is the same scenario. Sorry.
So
But one narration does not mention Mikael. The other narration does.
So
Okay.
you're saying, wait, so you're saying that when Gabriel came down, Gabriel's an angel, right?
Gabriel was an angel. Yes.
Okay, some Muslims tell me he's not, but that's not the point. Gabriel came down and spoke to Muhammad. Michael was there?
Yes. So Mikael.
Wait, every time or just one time?
This is one incident. Yeah.
One incident.
Yeah. Mikael has come before. Come other times.
But you're diverting from the
No. This is the same point about the variance. Okay. So Jibreel taught him one harf, and Mikael said to him, Zidho, increase him. Okay. So Jibreel taught him another harf and another harf until it became sab'at ahruf.
So Gabriel came down, Michael came down. So they both have two different variations.
No, Jibreel was teaching him the variants of the Quran, the ahruf of the Quran.
I'm confused. So
yeah, I know.
So yeah, it makes no sense.
No,
You're telling me
it's because you're not learned on the subject.
Okay, so what I'm trying to understand is that who came down to give Muhammad a revelation?
Jibreel alayhi salam.
But you also said Michael came down and gave revelation.
I said Jibreel is the angel of revelation. I said Mikael was present. Alayhum salam.
But why mention Michael if he's not giving any revelation?
Because he was present. It mentions was present. Do you know? Okay,
that's not my point.
That is your point. You've missed my point. My point is that Jibreel alayhi salam taught Muhammad sallallahu alayhi salam the ahruf, the sab'ata ahruf.
Okay,
so the variants that Rasul sallallahu alayhi salam was reciting to the people.
My point is this.
Was taught to him by Jibreel.
My point is this. When Gabriel came down and spoke to the Prophet, right?
Yes.
He said he came down several times.
Of course.
So let me just give you an example. Let's say he comes down today. He gives Muhammad a revelation, right? He tells him the angels are with Allah, right? Then he comes back, I don't know, a year later. I don't know how long. I'll say a week or a year later. And he says the angels are slaves of Allah. Is that the same recitation?
No, it's a different recitation of the Quran. That's where we get. That's why it's called the harf.
We're not gonna go nowhere. But I truly appreciate you speaking to me today.
But this is why it's called the harf. You need to study this because I'll give you a piece of information. There is something called al-ard al-akhira. Have you heard of it?
The what?
Al-ard al-akhira.
No, I never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
What is that?
This is the last time that the Prophet ﷺ revised the Quran with Jibreel.
What?
The last time that the Prophet ﷺ revised the Quran with Jibreel. This was during the month of Ramadan on the last year before the Prophet ﷺ died. Okay?
Can you show me? You said that the Quran was written at the time of Muhammad.
Yes.
Can you show me a Quran? Can you show me from your phone or something like that?
There is a hadith. There's a hadith. I know the hadith.
I don't want a hadith. I want a Quran.
Why do you want a Quran?
Because you said the Quran was written at the time of Muhammad.
Yes.
Can you show me a Quran at the time of Muhammad?
You have it. You're holding it.
No, actual like paper. This is a copy of the Quran. Is it not?
No.
This is not a copy of the Quran.
The Quran is exactly the same. Okay.
No,
listen.
It's not exactly the same.
It's exactly the same. Okay. Now.
You admitted it's not exactly the same.
No. You see, you're still not understanding.
No,
the qira'at are different on the paper due to the choice of reading.
On the paper.
But the Quran is exactly the same.
You said it was
the Quran is with all of its variants.
You said it was written at the time of Muhammad. Is that
yes.
correct? Okay. So can you show me a piece of paper that was written at the time of Muhammad right now?
At the time of Rasulullah, no. So what makes it? Can you show me a manuscript at the time of Jesus? No, you can't. Okay. So don't go there.
So hold on. Are you saying the Dead Sea Scrolls didn't come around the time of Jesus? The Dead Sea Scrolls are not written around the time of Jesus.
No.
So John and them didn't write. You know what I'm saying? John and them didn't write. Wait, John.
The Dead Sea Scrolls were written at the time of Jesus.
Yeah, around the time of Jesus. Maybe I would say a good maybe 20, 50 or 60 years or even 100 years. Okay.
No.
So wait.
Anyway, listen.
Hold on.
We have evidence from the hadith, okay, from Zayd ibn Thabit, who mentioned when the wahi came to Rasulullah, he would call me to write the Quran. Zayd bin Thabit, was from Medina. When Rasulullah would get the wahi in Medina, he would call upon Zayd ibn Thabit. Why? Zayd ibn Thabit was a neighbor of Rasulullah. They lived very close. So the first one to be called upon to write the Quran was Zayd bin Thabit. When was this?
This
was at the time of the Prophet Rasulullah.
Can you show me that?
This is a hadith. This is a hadith.
When did hadith come about?
I know the hadith.
Hadith comes 200 years later.
No. Another thing you're misinformed on. No. Another thing you're misinformed on. The hadith are from the time of Rasul.
How do I know it's authentic? And from what I know,
Study isnad.
hadith comes like 200 years
No.
later.
You're talking about a specific. You're talking about a specific compilation. You're not talking about hadith. You're talking about a specific compilation. So no, okay. You need to study ilm al-hadith. Okay. There are many things you're misinformed on, June, man.
To be honest with you, I appreciate you speaking to me today because usually you don't. I remember the last time me and you spoke.
Yeah,
It
because
was like 2-3 years ago.
yeah, because I don't usually converse with people who don't have etiquette.
I haven't had etiquette.
You've improved your etiquette, but you have to be reminded. You had to be reminded, okay?
All right.
But look, if you can speak to me, right, in this way, and you can actually listen, because let's be honest, you have not really been listening. I can see the cogs turning. When I'm speaking to you, you're thinking about the next thing you're going to say.
No, I'm listening to what you're saying.
You need to observe. You need to, you know.
So I'm not supposed to listen and respond. I'm supposed to just listen and be like,
no, you need to think about it. But when you look, listen.
I'm quick with it.
No.
Yes, you have to be quick with
I'll
it
tell
in
you,
this world.
it's not about it in this world. If you are sincere, still talking. If you are sincere, and you're speaking to someone who has studied a particular subject, which is beyond your ability due to a natural lack of ability, we're speaking about the Arabic language here, okay? Then take the time to listen, absorb the information, and then go away and research it. Don't argue it. There is no benefit in arguing something when there is someone who's speaking to you who has some knowledge on the subject. There is no benefit to it.
I don't want to take up the people's time, but this is.
You're not taking the people's time.
No.
They can pause it. How are you taking other people's time?
I know you probably want to go do other recordings, but I just want to end it here. We're just going to go back into the video. Everybody who's watching, we want to find out if the Quran was written at the time of Muhammad and did it have dots? Everybody who's watching.
It did have dots.
Comments? I want to see the comments. I want to see people say, show me where they had dots. Because from what I showed you here, they didn't have dots.
No. You're showing me one aspect of it. Because the Ottomanic Rasul didn't have dots.
Because from what I found online,
online.
It didn't have dots.
I'm looking at the primary sources. You're looking at online.
Yeah,
so who
online,
has? Right. No. Have you read the Arabic sources?
I can't read Arabic.
Right. There you go. So you don't have.
I can see
So you don't have access to the primary sources.
But the source that I got was from you guys, and there's no dots.
No, you didn't.
The main.
Listen.
A piece of paper. The paper that you guys have doesn't have dots.
Yes, because that's based on the Ottomanic Rasul.
All right.
Man, you don't know.
Thank you.
You really don't know.
We'll speak online on TikTok or something like that. When I'm on your TikTok, don't mute me. I'll come on your live.
I haven't muted a single guest.
I'm just saying, I come on you guys. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Because most Muslims, they mute me. But anyways, hit the like button, guys. Thank you, guys. And I appreciate the conversation, all right? We'll speak again.
Inshallah.
Love you, brother.
All right. Allah. So, just as a conclusion to the conversation, you've done well.
I did well.
Huh?
I did well.
In terms of your mannerisms, I'll commend you on that. In terms of information, not so much. Thank you. The issue when we speak to people who lack knowledge is, especially when they seek to argue on something that they lack knowledge on, is when it becomes difficult. But we ask Allah to guide them to understanding, to listening, to absorbing that information. And at the end of the day, it's a key of sincerity. It's a key sign of sincerity. So inshallah, make dua for Jude that he takes the time to investigate further and listen to those who are actually experts on the subjects. And of course, I'm not an expert on the subject, but alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, it is something that I'm able to research even on a very fundamental level. So barakallah feekum, make dua for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salam, كيفك? Long time.
I said salam in a TikTok. It's me.
What's your username, Habibi? What is it again? Which one?
I'll show you. And you replied salam alaikum anyway.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Wallah, I don't know who's who.
It's me.
Everyone says it's me, and I'm like, who?
Who?
I sound like an owl. Who?